Hello everyone, welcome to Talented Developer. In this tutorial, we are going to solve how to reverse a string in Java. So anything that is starting with double quotes, that is called a string. So suppose we have input like A, B, C, D. So what will be the reverse output? D, C, B, A. So this is the challenge and this is the things we are going to solve in this program. So what we can do, we have to understand like we need to get output like D, C, B, A. That means we have to iterate from the last one. So what we can do, we can say like it is our input. Input is equal to A, B, C, D. Now what we can do, we have to run a for loop and we have to start with the length. Okay. So we can say like input dot length and we have to always use one minus one. So like we can say length minus 1. Why I'm saying like, see, the actual length is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. String length is 4, but if you're going to get access like each character, it will start from 0, 1, 2, 3. That's why I'm saying like we have to use like 4 minus 1. So it will become like 3. And we have to go till either we can say like greater than equal to 0. And it will be in the decrement order, correct? So this will be our for loop condition. Now what we can do, we have to get each character. So string having one predefined function that is called character at. So first time what will be happen, we'll get 3. So you can see here 0, 1, 2, 3. That means we'll get output like first of all D, correct? On that time what we can do, we can store this value in a new string. So we can say like output. Okay, output initially we'll define with empty string. So what we can do here, output equal to output plus character at I. Okay, we'll start declare as I. Now what will be happen, when the first time the for loop will be run, it is starting from what? 3. So 3 means like what? 0, 1, 2, 3. So we'll get output like here first of all D. Next you can see it is a decrement. That means it will be reduced one count. So now the count is what? 2. Correct? So it will go and character at 2. So 0, 1, 2. So earlier we have output value as a D. Now you can see output plus character at 2. So now we'll get C. Right? Then what will be happen? Again I minus minus. So what will be happen? We'll get the I value is now 1. So we'll get like 0, 1. Correct? So now what will be happen? B. Then again it will be decrement. So now I value is 0. So 0 means what? A. Correct? After that what will be happen? The I value will become minus 1. So it will not satisfy this condition and it will break this for loop. So what will be happen, once this for loop will break, we have output as D, C, B, A. Correct? So this is the way to solve using like logic way. So now we are going to solve through the Java code. So what we can do, first of all, we have to declare a string input. So I'm going to use same thing A, B, C, D. You can change the input according to you. Now we can say like string output. So this will store our output value. At first time empty only. You can see there is nothing in this output. Now what we can do, we have to use a for loop and we can say int I. Okay, as you saw we have to start from what? Input dot length. Then what will be happen? I is greater than or equal to 0. That means we have to start from the length. Currently see I'm not using minus 1. Okay, just for now for your understanding. And we have to go in decrement order. Now I'm just going to print the I value currently. So just save and run this program. You can say that 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. What now I'm going to do, input dot character at, and here I'm going to pass the I. Just see now. You can see exception in thread main. That means this is a main method. We got exception. What is exception? Java.language string index out of bounds exception. That means we are accessing a string index that is out of range. Why? Because you can see 0, 1, 2, 3. Till 3 index we have the value. But we are trying at first time what? I value as a 4. So that's why we are getting error. Now what we can do? Just use here -1. Now save it and run it. You can see D, C, B, A, right? A, B, C, D is just opposite we are getting. Now what we have to do? We have to store this value in one variable. So we have already declared output. Just copy, come here, equal to output plus same thing. Just copy this one and paste it. So you understand what actually it is going here. So input means what? This is the input. So first time it will take all this value. Now what we are doing? Dot character add. So here what is happening? We are passing the index position. So first time the index value was coming 3. So now what will be happen? 0, 1, 2, 3. So we got first time as a D here. You can see here, right? Similarly C, B, A. Now once it is done, then you can print the output like reverse output. Now I'm going to run this one. You can see DCBA, DCBA, right? So you can understand how it is working. So if you have still doubt, what you can do? You can come and again type system.println and just try to print the value of I. So you will get more idea. You can see, right? This is the 3. So if you are still confused, what you can do? Just append with some symbol. So you can easily differentiate. You can see, right? First time D. Correctly, we are getting D here. Now the I value is what? 3. Then 2, then 1. If we still have doubt, just try to put breakpoint here. You can see here, right? The value is 3. Input, we have A, B, C, D. You can see here input.length, we are getting value as a 4. So 4 minus 1, it became 3. So that's why I value is 3. Correct? Input.character at I. What will be happen? It printed D at line number 9. After that it printed this one. You can see hyphen hyphen I. I value is 3. Correct? Now what will be happen? Output is currently empty. Then input.character at I. That means D. So now what will be happen? Once the I value will be decrement, then you can see I value is now 2. Correct? Because we have just given here I minus minus. You can see now output is storing D. Correct? Then again we are going to append what value? We are going to append the value as a C. Correct? So you can see D and this will give as a output C. So similarly you will get all the output as a reverse string. You can see here. So this is a way to reverse the string using a for loop. So in next program we are going to solve using the string buffer.